Becoming a meme can either make you a millionaire or make you homeless. So here are 10 people whose lives and careers were changed forever after blowing up as a meme, starting with the man who became the most followed TikToker with one simple gesture. Kabi gained only 9 views and 2 new followers during his first month on the platform, with the follower count only reaching a few thousand after he spent weeks posting 6 to 7 videos a day. However, all this changed when Kabi started posting videos of him mocking other creators, including the video that changed his life forever. Creating a viral meme that exploded practically overnight, resulting in him reaching over 60 million followers in less than 2 months, cementing himself in internet history. A simple meme made him go from broke and jobless in 2020 to someone who earned $750,000 for every video he posted. And while his growth has slowed down significantly from where it was a few years ago, with comments like "forgot this guy existed" and "let it go bro, it's over," he still pulls in millions of views per video, proving that while the meme may not be at its peak, it's far from dead. But the exact same cannot be said for Welvin the Great, whose journey began on Instagram in 2014, with his neighbor posting videos of him often talking about women.
My girl just called me, she want me to go see her. I'm going to her house, then I'm gonna get it in.
However, nothing would help him achieve a level of fame he would have never imagined until he posted this viral meme.
Cause some came in the mail today. These nuts. Got him! Got him!
To say this clip went viral would be an understatement. The re-upload on YouTube alone has nearly 50 million viewers to date, and within days, Welvin's phrase was plastered all over the internet alongside his new catchphrase. By this point, Welvin had everything he could ask for, from millions of fans to heaps of cash, as he was being paid just to make an appearance at certain events. Unfortunately, things started to take a dark turn not long after. It began with Welvin over-relying on the Deez nuts meme and failing to maintain his relevance.
Got any new jokes for the folks, man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Okay. What's up? We're to check back in with you later.
And as the rose-tinted glasses came off, Welvin began seeing the dark side of being famous. Like someone spreading rumors that he was arrested for charges of sexual assault, which was completely untrue.
I didn't get arrested.
He's never been arrested. It was from some site we've never even heard of.
The constant public recognition was also starting to get to him, as he couldn't even go grocery shopping without getting swarmed by people asking for selfies. Maybe to cope with the stress he was under, Welvin began drinking more often, eventually turning into a complete alcoholic. He also tried to stay relevant by quote pranking homeless people.
Here you go, big bro.
Damn! Welvin, you didn't even give it to him. Welvin, give it back. Welvin, give it back. One more time. Give it back to the guy.
Which completely backfired and made his fans lose the respect they had for him. He foul as for that. Not the homeless Welvin main, not cool. And if that wasn't bad enough, the alcoholism also led him down the route of getting addicted to harder substances, leaving him a bumbling mess with no sense of self. People also started finding him passed out in public, with one person even posting a video of Welvin hanging around near the largest homeless settlement in LA.
Hey, what's the deal, bro?
You gonna do no video of me?
What's the deal with you, bro?
And while his family released a video claiming that he's completely fine,
I'm alive and I'm okay.
And I wish that these blogs would stop with all these rumors about Welvin being dead. He is very much alive and well.
there was a rumor that it was totally staged, that his family completely abandoned him and only took him back to avoid the backlash. Whatever the truth is, one thing's certain, Welvin is in a much worse place than where he started, and it all traces back to him becoming a viral meme. The same could have happened to Sketch, but he managed to take control and bounce back before things got out of hand. He was the prime example of an overnight success, as he began streaming on Twitch in July of 2023 and already had 6 viewers on his very first stream. But his quirky mannerisms allowed him to quickly amass a cult following, which in return enabled him to collab with some of the biggest streamers like Jinxie. However, his real breakthrough came in April 2024 when Jinxie video called him on a live stream, leading to this meme.
I'm in here. Alright, Sketch, I'm in here. This
What's up, brother?
These few seconds of Sketch saying "What's up, brother" went mega viral on TikTok. It ended up spawning a whole trend of thousands of people imitating Sketch and repeating the phrase in a squeaky voice. Even pro athletes jumped in on the trend.
What's up, brother? What's up, brother?
And it got to the point that Sketch was invited to make an announcement at the official event of an NFL team. And as you can imagine, this skyrocketed Sketch's streaming career to a whole new tier, with his Twitch channel gaining over 550,000 new followers and more than 5,500 paid subscribers in May 2024 alone. Now, things started off quite well. Despite becoming one of the fastest growing streamers of 2024, Sketch remained his usual humble self, something his fans absolutely love. Sketch is the epitome of "we made the right guy famous," plays a character on stream, but is the most polite guy behind the scenes. Ishowspeed, however, has only become more popular ever since becoming a part of the meme culture. And also, unlike Kabi, who got popular off of a single viral meme, Speed is an entire meme factory wrapped into a single person, with classics such as him screaming like a total lunatic, losing his mind at an award ceremony, and barking at every opportunity he could. This is not to say that he became this popular only because of these memes. He's certainly a talented streamer regardless, but there's no denying the impact memes have had on helping him reach heights he wouldn't have otherwise. And nowhere is this more evident than during his recent visit to China, where the crowd loved the meme of him getting flabbergasted by a Chinese phrase that sounds similar to the N-word in a song.
Hey, hey!
Resulting in career-defining moments like hundreds of people singing the song in unison just to get a reaction out of him. But where Ishowspeed found virality through his often questionable antics, the next streamer became a meme for the way he looked. Caseoh is one of the biggest streamers on Twitch, having reached that status thanks in large part to being one of the biggest streamers. He started off by posting fairly standard NBA 2K gameplay on TikTok before starting his streaming career in September of 2022. From there, he steadily grew his channel, gaining over 70,000 followers in July of 2023 alone. However, all of this growth was quickly overshadowed by what happened next. This clip of Caseoh went viral across the internet.
What do you mean bro's built like a 1x1 Lego piece? What even is a 1x1 Lego piece? Yep, you're banned. Have a good night.
And got turned into a massive meme, inspiring fan animations, and more importantly, encouraging more people to tune into his streams and joke about his weight in hopes of getting a reaction.
Hey Case, I was getting ready to eat and watch your stream, but when I came back from getting a drink, my food was gone. There was even a chunk of my table missing. Why did you do this?
This worked wonders, and Caseoh quickly turned into one of the most successful streamers ever. I love Caseoh. Dude is too grounded in reality. That's what I like the most. He's just a genuine guy. He deserves all of his success. Unfortunately, for every Caseoh who has been able to laugh alongside his fans, here are the Island Boys who end up hating the attention. The Island Boys first went viral in October of 2021 when a clip of them, quote, rapping went viral on TikTok.
Cause I'm an island boy and I've been trying to make. Oh, I'm an island boy.
But instead of the love and support they might have expected, all they got out of this fame was mockery and disappointed reactions.
I'm speechless. Two goofballs in the pool.
They're perfect examples of the internet making the wrong people famous. However, the duo tried to make something out of their 2 minutes of fame. Unfortunately, the reality was far more brutal than the TikTok comment section, something the Island Boys should have learned firsthand when they tried performing at a club in Miami and were booed by the crowd seconds into the performance. Sadly, this went straight over their head. People loved making fun of the brothers, leading to them getting booked in various other locations. But instead of realizing that they were nothing more than a meme, the Island Boys began to believe that they were legit up-and-coming hip-hop stars. So when the meme died down, so did their income and relevance. Surprisingly, even this wasn't enough to deter the brothers as they began brainstorming ways to go viral once again. And to everyone's shock and horror, they came up with the most disgusting method to achieve this goal. Put simply, the two blood-related brothers started an OnlyFans together, which they promoted with a video of the two making out. On paper, this plan worked. They did go viral a second time, but for all the wrong reasons. Outside of first-time curiosity, no one was interested in that type of content, especially from the Island Boys, resulting in this horrible plan failing as well. Though, unlike the Island Boys, who fumbled every step of the way, the person behind the next meme managed to build a solid career for himself. White Boy M wanted to become a popular streamer and was willing to do anything to achieve his goal, even if it meant becoming a whole other person. White Boy M started streaming on YouTube in May of 2022, but instead of building his own brand, Emerson tried to imitate Speed, from his talk to his laugh, everything.
Can y'all please stop bullying me, dude? Like, I'm over here trying to stream, bro. I'm trying to stream. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. Somebody is booting me. I am getting booted 24/7 every time I stream.
Viewers were quick to notice this, but White Boy M kept denying it completely.
How do I sound like Speed? Y'all don't be making sense, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
All while continuing his act.
Really? I have 14 out of 15 bubbles, bro. Are you serious right now, bro?
But it still worked. Someone clipped the stream and posted it on TikTok, which went viral, starting a cascade of other people doing the same, all of which contributed to White Boy M getting the attention he was looking for. However, all of this fame could have been for nothing if Emerson didn't know what to do with it next. Luckily, he had a plan where instead of trying to farm more viral clips, he quickly started working on building his own brand, one that was separate from Speed. Today, he grew a successful channel to over 450,000 subscribers, and despite being memed as a Speed clone, he's managed to find a loyal audience that's here for him. But when it comes to building an audience, few did it more successfully than Bad Baby. On September 14, 2016, Dr. Phil featured the then 13-year-old Danielle Bergoli. She was a troubled child and her mother hoped that Dr. Phil might be able to talk some sense into her. On the show, Danielle came across as arrogant, self-centered, and feisty, which resulted in her getting heated at the audience and telling them to quote,
"Catch me outside, how about that? Catch me outside, how about that?"
This went viral to the point that almost everyone had heard the phrase at least once from somewhere. Then in 2017, DJ Suede sampled her now famous catchphrase to remix a song, which once again went viral and became popular enough to reach 72 on the Billboard Hot 100. After a feud and lawsuit against DJ Suede for his royalties, Danielle's music manager Adam Kluger helped create a brand called Bad Baby and helped her gain over 1.4 billion views on YouTube alone. She later launched a widely successful OnlyFans as well, earning a whopping $75 million in the process. Just goes to show how a single viral meme can open the door to endless money and fame, and no one understands this life-changing power more than Haley Welch, also known as the Hawk Tuah girl. Haley was out having fun with her friend on an afternoon night when they were approached by the host of Tim and D TV for a street interview. With a couple drinks in her system, Haley was more than enthusiastic to answer any questions that came her way, leading to a moment that would be written down in internet history books.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
You gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing, you get me?
She might not have thought much of this interaction at the time, but when Tim and Dee posted this clip on their Instagram, it went viral beyond their wildest imaginations. Within no time, Hawk Tuah became the biggest meme of 2024 and 2025, and reached a point where even Facebook boomers would understand the reference. The crazy thing is, they never knew how legendary this would be while they were in the moment. As soon as Haley recognized the extent of her fame, she wasted no time and sprang into action. Within days of going viral, Haley had already partnered up with a company to create her official merchandise before reporting that she already sold $65,000 worth of merch in less than a week. Another week later, she appeared on the Plan B podcast where she revealed that she already hired a full management crew.
Because you have a full management team, you have a manager now, you have a shooter. She comes in with like this big ass camera, like she's the real deal. Already, this happened like a week ago.
Yes, ma'am.
You made a drunk joke and the next day, you have a whole management behind you. This world is crazy. And even after a month, the meme was showing no signs of slowing down. Some people like the phrase enough to tattoo it on their body, while someone as famous as Eminem used it to promote his new album. But as the meme overstayed its welcome, some people started to get annoyed. The popularity of Hawk Tuah is a result of people not knowing when a joke has been overplayed and needs to be let go. Haley, however, had no intentions of slowing down anytime soon. So in September, she announced her own podcast called Talk Tuah. This turned out to be a boring nothing burger, as evident from the dislikes on the very first episode. However, before people had the chance to properly roast Haley for the terrible podcast, she switched her focus to the next big idea: crypto.
So after I saw Michael Saylor speak at the Bitcoin conference, I have decided to start putting some money into crypto, and I just want to say, oh my God, thank you so much, Mr. Saylor.
As is tradition with these random influencer crypto projects, this turned out to be a complete rug pull scam, stealing millions of dollars from the fans, resulting in a class action lawsuit against Haley and her partners. She literally speedran a typical YouTuber's career, blew up, became a meme, started a crypto scam. She's since tried to make a comeback, but there's zero chance she'll ever regain the massive following she once had. If you enjoyed this video, you'll probably like these ones, and don't forget to subscribe.